all nations that forgot to maintain a credible self-defense were erased from the map. That's why I said there are some things that we have to do ourselves. We have to maintain a credible self-defense force, because at the end of the day, it's only us who will be defending rocks like Scarborough Shoal.
And you will start your modernization further with me. Ibibigay ko sa lahat sa inyo yung kailangan ninyo para talunin yung kalaban. You can be sure of that.
The Philippine Air Force was established on July 1, 1947 as a separate major service of the Armed Forces of the Philippines. It is mandated to defend the Philippine airspace. After the Second World War, PAF grew to become a capable strategic force. And with the preponderance of air assets, PAF was considered a credible air power organization in the region. However, late into the 20th century, political upheavals and economic downturns relegated PAF's strategic priorities to the backdrop. With the assistance of the Institute for Solidarity in Asia, PAF has committed itself to undergo a robust transformation process, utilizing the Performance Governance System or PGS. This saw the birth of the PAF Flight Plan 2028. The strategy is captured in a roadmap or a framework which visually represents the flight plan. It contains the following elements: the governance charter, which serves as the foundation; the breakthrough goal, which is the tangible translation of the organization's vision, while the 8 strategic objectives directly impact and support the achievement of the breakthrough goal. The organization, training, and equipment are core processes, while human resource, doctrines, basis, and support system, values, and budget, finance, and stakeholder support are considered the support processes. Central to the pursuit of flight plan objectives is the design of the PAF cascading strategy. Cascading activities ensure that flight plan strategy is effectively communicated to our internal stakeholders. This is classified into structural, functional, and operational. Structural cascading involves the replication of strategy management functions in all PAF units. Functional cascading ensures that headquarters Philippine Air Force staffs have aligned functional programs and office flight plans with the strategic objectives. Correspondingly, a 3-step ladder scorecard development process was implemented to serve the purpose. On the other hand, operational cascading aims to enhance the degree of internalization of Air Force units on the enterprise strategy and their respective unit flight plans. AFSMO conducted a performance audit to measure this. To further assess how units communicate their flight plans, a strategic communication or STRATCOM challenge was conducted. This involved the creation of videos showcasing the respective units' transformation journey and their appreciation of their unit flight plans. A flight plan advocacy booth is also made available during command events and public expositions to generate public awareness. We have also published several advocacy materials and set up an advocacy board which serve as a testimony of stakeholders' support of the flight plan. Capitalizing on the benefits of social media, AFSMO created a flight plan Facebook page. Through this, reach is extended and communication is enhanced. We have also engaged different sectors to raise awareness and gather support for the flight plan. The flight plan is also being communicated through multimedia platforms, particularly television and radio. Early gains can already be seen in our strategy, as the following breakthrough results would justify. For calendar year 2016 we acquired a total of 18 platforms, including 2 FA-50PH Legion fighter trainer aircraft, 8 Bell 412 EP combat utility helicopters, and 8 AL-109E attack helicopters. In addition to these targets, for CY 2015, we also acquired 13 UH-1D utility helicopters, 3 brand new C-295 medium-lift aircraft and 2 C-130T medium-lift aircraft. Defense platforms not only serve as additional capability for Philippine Air Force but greatly contributory to facilitate a safe and secured environment, political stability, and economic prosperity as well. Evidently, Philippine Air Force has laid down the foundation which will allow an effective cascading to pervade and internalization to grow. A safeguard for strategy sustainability is the alignment of the flight plan to the armed forces of the Philippines and other major services transformation roadmaps. This will promote jointness as well as complementarity of targets. Amidst the many activities that are significant to make a clear path towards institutionalization, PAF should be able to sustain the focus towards the core deliverables that will be material to the accomplishment of the PAF breakthrough goal. In terms of air power, these platforms are the game changer that PAF seeks. Hence, the short-term activities where targets and timelines are formulated should be well attended as they dictate the accomplishment of the flight plan's long-term deliverables. This specifically pertains to the establishment of our integrated air defense system. Finally, as we gradually transition to a more ideal state, the fact remains that the PAF Flight Plan 2028, more than anything else, is an advocacy. We likewise learn from perspectives and insights that will help us truly adopt a positive outlook and a more optimistic organizational stance. Because of this, we believe that change in attitudes is a catalyst in our transformation journey. With this, the flight plan creates the opportunity for us to reveal our individual aspirations and our common interests. It creates a smaller gap between big dreams and present realities, and more importantly to face the future, with the hope of a transformed and reinvigorated air power organization. Once again, this is the PAF Flight Plan 2028, developing the future, Philippine Air Force today.